The fear of being too much. A very big fear for many of us, I think. One of my biggest fears, for sure. I'm sure you can think of a time in your life where you felt a big surge of energy inside, or a desire to express something, or to be joyful or exuberant, or share your attraction to someone, and you were just too scared to share it because you felt that if you would, you'd be too much. And I've been really exploring this too muchness a lot these past days. I feel like I've been sharing a lot on Instagram, and a lot of vulnerable things, a lot of highly emotional stuff. And it's super scary to do that. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I feel terrified to do it because of this fear of being too much. And I am too much. For some people, I am. And that's the whole point. It's the whole point to be too much and to then understand or realize I'm gonna be fine. You're gonna be okay, right? I'm not saying that it's easy, because it really isn't. It's incredibly scary to share whatever is alive in you and to then be met with disapproval, or people not really appreciating what you share, or just ignoring it, or some kind of rejection. That's a painful feeling. It's really painful, actually. But the alternative is to be quiet, be sociable, be likable, and lock yourself up in some kind of cage, in some kind of expectation of who you are supposed to be. And I want to break free from that cage. I want to be free, not caged. And of course, it's important to take into consideration other people's perspectives and to be open to hearing their thoughts, and to also be aware of the context that you're in. Yes. And also, sometimes it's just too important to be honest and to share what's on your mind. And I want to invite you to explore that. Not to tell you what to do, because I am not here to tell you what to do. I don't want to tell you what to do. You know what's best for you. And at the same time, I want to share my journey with being so afraid of being too much, and then actually being too much, because I am too much. I literally am too much. That's the whole point. And to be okay with that. It's a very liberating experience to realize, yikes, that's so painful when I share something and people unfollow me. Or, that stings when I receive a negative comment on something that I said. Or people look at me with disapproval. It's painful. And then some time passes and you realize, yeah, good. That's good. Because that means that for whatever reason, these people don't resonate with who you are or what you're sharing, what you're talking about. Maybe they're faced with discomfort about the topics that you're sharing, or the level of expression that you portray, or whatever it may be. Maybe they're just afraid of that, or they're uncomfortable with this, or they're just simply not interested, right? That's totally fine. It's creating an opportunity for other people who love what you share, or how you are, or what you want to express, to connect with you. And that's also been happening to me. I've received also so many people connecting to what I'm sharing. And the mind is a very funny thing, because it of course latches onto the negative things. You can have 10 people say something good about you, and then you focus on the one person that said something negative. I do that all the time. And it's a practice to not do that, or to at least be aware of, hey, I am doing this right now. That's okay. And don't forget about all the other positive interactions that you've had, or all the positive impact that you are making simply by being yourself, by expressing yourself honestly. And I really don't like this whole pretending to be okay, or to pretending to have it all figured out, or to not be attached, or to play it cool and downplay it. Be too much. Be too much. Share what's on your heart. Share, hey, I really like you. I would love to connect. And not share it from a place of, I need you to do something, because then it creates some kind of expectation towards the other person. And it's also okay if that happens. But you can share it because it's true and you want to express something that is honest. And the rejection that might be a result of that, or that might come because the other person is just simply not able to reciprocate that, it's it's um it's a natural part of the process, and a fear that I want to face, not to prove a point. It's just because I want to be free. I don't want to be caged and be held back by this fear, because it's an irrational fear. It's fine. Even if everybody turns their back and says, "What are you talking about, man?" Even then, I'll be fine. And that gives a real freedom. That gives true freedom. And I'm sharing the things that I'm sharing not because I need you to respond to that, or because I only need you to validate it, because of course there's a part of me that wants this validation. I'm a human being. I want to be accepted. I want to be liked. I want to be loved. I want to belong. And also there is a part in me that simply wants to express what is real, what is true, and show that it's okay to be too much. Be too much. I want to be an example of that, because I've been held back by this for so long, too long. I've always received from people too much, too sensitive, too this, too that. Fuck that, okay? Be too much. Share what's on your heart and allow the fear to course through you, and remember that you'll be okay. You will be okay. You will be okay. You are okay. I am okay. Even though a person turns their back on me, I'm still okay. There's people in my life that love me, that support me. There's people in your life that love you, that support you for who you are. And dimming your light is, I would argue, a sad thing, a very, very sad thing, because the world doesn't need more people who are making themselves smaller. It needs a world of people who are living from the heart, who are expressing what is alive in them in a respectful way. Be considerate, okay? We all are here together. We want to be considerate of each other's perspectives and energies and truths. And also, don't play it small. Don't play it small. I don't want to play it small. And I want to face the fear of being perceived as too much, because I am too much, and that's okay. And you are too much as well, and that's okay.